literally amazed myself at how weird I can be. Right, actually. Hello. I know I always say hello in such like a weird whatever. So, plug this in so it doesn't run out of charge because we're going to be using it today. I'm really out of it. I did have a glass of wine at lunch. Whoops. Essentially, I asked you guys a Q&A on Instagram. And there were loads of questions which I just couldn't answer because they were going to be too long. So let's just jump straight in. Right, how much do you work out? Recently, not so much to be honest. I had 2 weeks of like really sporadic workouts. I've been working once every 4 days, which is fine. I'm just not feeling like working out at the moment. I've been a bit low recently, which is completely fair enough. I don't know about you guys, but I go through like lows and highs in lockdown, and I feel really motivated one day and just really bleh the next. So I'm just kind of reacting to what my body's telling me, and I'm just taking a rest, to be honest, and I'm enjoying it. But I have said that I want to get back into it again because I feel like when you take too much time off you can never get really back into it, and I don't want to do that. So not much at the moment, but only in the last 2 weeks, so I don't think it's that big a deal. Still going on at least a 10k walk every day. But I'm not doing HIIT or weights at the moment. I do a few, not a lot. What's your favourite to train? Probably, it's really difficult because I love upper body and the way it makes me feel. But I am very aware that I used to overtrain my upper body and I used to get quite big on top, not really even it out. So I do love doing lower body as well. I used to love doing hip thrusts. Unfortunately, I don't have barbell or that heavy weights at the moment, but that was like my favourite exercise. But training wise, upper body for sure. Thighs and shoulders, oh, so good. That burn. I love your comparison posts. Will you do some more? I love doing my comparison posts because I think it kind of lifts the veil, you know what I mean, lifts the veil on these posts on Instagram. These people are posing how, to be fair, to get the best angle, and I completely get it. I used to do it, but it's not realistic for the younger generation to see that and be like, oh my god, they have such a small waist and a big booty. When like really, if you just turn like a little bit to the side, you can see my belly. So that's why I stopped doing it. But I love doing comparison posts. I love kind of showing people the other side of it. However, I don't think I can really do more than I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing one every other post at the moment. If I was just doing, I don't want my whole page to be that. I want to be a multitude of things. I want to do workouts. I want to post stuff which isn't just comparisons but also body acceptance kind of stuff. So it's kind of a juggle. Next. Sorry, I could just hear the ice cream truck and I was like, I digress. Do you take any supplements? I mean, not at the moment because I'm not actually working out, but when I'm working out, I do normally have like a protein shake or something. Not all the time because like I have to be in the right mood for it. Like I don't really like creamy stuff. Only one that I use like regularly, I would say, is the My Protein or like My Vegan. Lemon and lime, clear, vegan whey. It tastes like squash and I love squash, so that works. Favorite protein? It's really difficult because like obviously different brands have different flavours. I really love the Protein World. Let me just get it. You can tell I love it because there is literally nothing left. So it is the Vegan Blend Protein Mild Salted Caramel. It was actually so good. Other than that, I find this bad boy pretty good. This is the Free Soul protein and it's chocolate. They also have a dual use one where you can use it as meal replacements now as well. I love Free Soul. I love the brand of Free Soul. I think it's really good that it's formulated for women and they're just a great company to work for. They're really, really nice. And on to the next. Do you enjoy long walks on the beach? Ooh, honey. I mean, I don't think I've ever really been for a long walk on the beach, to be fair. No. I'm sure I would, but I feel like walking on sand is quite difficult already. I'm so lazy. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Hello. Hi. How are you? Savoury or sweet? Probably savoury. I used to be such a sweet girl. I used to be like chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. And then I went vegan and it was harder to get things like that were vegan and creamy and chocolatey. I went away from that to savoury and now there are those available. However, do you kind of prefer savoury now? Like a vegan sausage roll, it's just like, can I be your sugar daddy? I mean, yes, but if I don't have to do anything, I'm not doing anything for that. Why did you take a break off the Insta? So I took a break, if this is what you're referring to, I took a break last year after I graduated, for probably about 9 months, because I think I restarted in lockdown. To be honest, it wasn't meant to be a break. I didn't be like, I'm going on a break. It wasn't like friends, like, we're on a break. It just kind of happened. I had a lot of stuff going on. Glastonbury Festival, then I was going on holiday with my friends, then I started a season job on a boat, then I went on a ski season, and then lockdown happened. I had loads of time and I started it up again. So it wasn't intentional. It has affected my engagement, but that's always going to happen when you take a break on Instagram. I'm loving the stuff I'm posting at the moment. And okay, yeah, it wasn't as much engagement as I used to get, but at the same time, that's also okay, as long as I'm getting the right vibe across to everyone who is seeing the stuff now. There wasn't a reason why I took the break. It just kind of happened. Life gets ahead of you sometimes, and it's okay to do that. You don't have to feel like you have to be on social media all the time, and so that's what I did. What music do you like? Like, if you ask my sister, she'll probably be like, oh yeah, hardcore rap, or like grime. But I think it's a mix of everything now. Hate cheese, hate it, literally hate it. But, oh. Don't get me wrong, weddings, it's fine, but I wouldn't listen to it ever, 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 ever. Chilled R&B, yeah, I like Still Bangles, to be fair. It's not really chilled. Just mix R&B, I guess. R&B, rap, crime, chill. Do you plan your workouts / weeks, and how do you do it? I haven't really done any workouts this week, but I do normally plan my workouts and my weeks. Every Sunday I will sit down and I will write my whole workouts for the whole week. Easier for me, then I don't have to think about it the night before and there's no stress. With regards to planning the week, yes, kind of. Like the job I'm doing at the moment, it's kind of like freelance, like I'll do a few hours here and there whenever the work is available. I can't really plan that. It's just kind of like, if I know I have something that I can do for it, I will. But with regards to like events, if I need to do stuff in the week that's like, I know I need to do it, I will plan that. Why Lou like podcasts? I think that's meant to say, do you like podcasts? No. I think I've only ever listened to one podcast, and I probably should get more into them, but I'm just not massively bothered about them, I guess. I think the only one I listened to was My Dad Wrote a Porno. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But no, I haven't listened to a podcast since then. I'd rather listen to music on like my walks and stuff than a podcast. Love your page. Thanks. It really does mean a lot when people say that. It's nice to know that people are actually recognising that you're putting effort in, and more recently I've got quite a lot of messages or comments on the post being like, this is great, thank you so much, this is how I feel and you're helping me, and it really makes what I do kind of worth it. One of the main reasons I started this was to make other people feel happy or good in themselves. The fact that you guys are resonating with it, that really, it makes me happy, and it makes me want to create more content, which obviously then you guys can get to, so it's good. Pet peeve, I think I went through this on my Instagram, but I really hope when people like drink a glass of water and then they're like, and you can hear the gulp, they're just ooh. And also burping. I hate burping. Like, you can just hold it in your throat. Like, I don't get why people don't do it. Like, hold it in your throat if you need to burp and then like let out the air, but the sound just ooh. Is it hard being vegan? I'm thinking of trying it, but I'm a little nervous. So for me, it was actually really easy. I was obviously vegetarian before, and then, no, I didn't eat fish, and then I went vegetarian like 4 years later, and then I went vegan like another 2 years later. It was really gradual for me. I think if you're doing it cold turkey, it's probably quite hard. I don't know. It was actually pretty easy for me, and even if you don't want to if you can't think about doing it constantly, or just want to go cold turkey, maybe just try and like gradually introduce it. So like 3 nights a week you cook a vegan meal, or one at the start, and then every month you increase it until at the end of the 7 months. Oh my god, I'm cooking it for every meal now. I think that's a good way. I don't know, maybe. I did it gradually, so if you are going cold turkey, I don't really feel like I can give that advice, but if you want to do it gradually like I did, I think it was a great way for me, because it kind of progressed and it's worked out in the end. Hello again. Hi. You're married? Oh no, I'm 24. I don't even have a boyfriend. No, I don't really know how I feel on marriage. I'm sure if I meet someone that I really like, it might happen. But at the moment, the thought of tying something down, people always say, you have a really weird view on this, but the thought of tying something down and basically just for a financial, the way I see it is, if you tie yourself down and you do divorce, that's a massive financial kind of thing you're going to have to go through. And I don't doubt that people love each other, but I also think if you love each other, you shouldn't have to put a ring on it. You're locking me down. Like, I want a ring, but I'm not sure I want to get married. I just want the ring. But yeah, I'm sure if I meet the right person, I'll be like, oh my god, marry me. But not right now, or probably in the next 10 years. So we'll see. I mean, it could happen in the next like 3 years and people will be like, oh my god, Bryony, look at you now, like you said you would never get married and now you're here. But I'm sure life has its ways of working, so... Why are you so freckly? It's called genetics and my dad's freckly, so I am. That sounded so mean. It's my sister who's written this, so I'm just doing it for effect. Do you like vegan eggs? I'm not really sure. I didn't know you can get vegan eggs. I mean, I know that people do like scrambled tofu instead of like scrambled eggs, which I've never actually tried, but I'm sure it's lovely. But no, I've never tried vegan eggs, and if there is such a thing, please do let me know because I am oblivious, clearly. Awful vegan. What's your favourite colour? I don't want to be really cliche and say pink because I feel like every girl is going to be like that, but I mean my room is pink. And it used to be my favourite colour. I would say like blue, pink, red. I don't have a favourite colour. I wear everything and yeah. Favourite type of holiday? Sailing. Love it. 10 out of 10. You're on a boat in the middle of the ocean in the sun. Then you get the thrill of like the actual sail. Cats or dogs? Dogs. And then someone's just put, really sad about your dog. Hope you're okay. Thanks. If you're watching this and you don't know, my dog sadly had to be put down last week and it was a really hard time for the family. Obviously everyone's still grieving and that's fine, but it's just going to take some time to get used to. I've had my cries, been through it, it's not out of the way. I mean, I still go a bit like, yeah. I've got most of my outlet out now and I'm just learning to live without him, so that's fine. And then someone else should put land ahoy. Sailor. Captain. You know what I mean. That was very quick. I spoke very quickly and I do apologise. Soz. That's the end of my Q&A. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe and I'll see you next week for another vlog.